It is the oldest church in the state of Tennessee, and it's right here in the Tri-Cities. We're talking about Sinking Creek Baptist Church in Johnson City, and they are getting ready to celebrate a big birthday soon. And here to talk about the upcoming 250th anniversary celebration, Senior Pastor Chuck Babb and church historian Eddie Fields. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
250 years. What does it mean to have this history with your church?
Well, it's kind of surreal, you know. We've been here way before much anything else, you know. I mean, we're pre-revolution and pre-constitution, so it's pretty amazing to go back and research all this.
Yeah, and speaking of, you're the church historian, so you know quite a bit about this. Is there anything that sticks out to you about the church's history that you want people to know?
Well, we're not special, but I think we are unique in the annals of history because our church was established at the same time the Revolutionary War was starting.
Wow. And
at the same time that the Watauga River Valley was being settled and the Watauga settlement. So it's unique that all three of those things were taking place at the same time. And then when you look at the people that came through there, the founding pastor was a man named Matthew Talbot, who really was a great patriot and forgotten a little bit in history. But the people that came through the church made a significant contribution to the founding of our country, our state, and really our religious freedoms right in this area right here. So it's really interesting and humbling to study that and see what those people went through to fight for freedom and liberty.
Definitely. What are you going to be doing to celebrate this big birthday?
Well, it's September the 18th, 2 weeks away, and we're going to be starting at 10 a.m. and moving in up to 12 o'clock, but the first hour we're going to have several presentations. I'm promised by the governor's office that they're going to be sending a video message for our congregation.
Wow.
Rusty Crowe is going to do a proclamation. John Holsclaw, our representative, is going to be there, and we've got other invitations out to dignitaries. We're going to get a proclamation from the Watauga Baptist Association and a message from the Tennessee Baptist Association. So we've got several things and honors to do that day, and then we're going to cap it all off with worship, which is why we're there.
That you've been doing for 250 years.
The providence of God, His hand on all of this has just been amazing, especially as you start looking at the research, you know, and God has been the sustaining force in all of this.
Well, back in 2019, you were a part of our Tri-Cities Best series, or Tri-Cities Original, not Tri-Cities Best, that's totally different. Tri-Cities Original in 2019, and that's kind of when the pandemic hit. How did you get through that, and are people back at the church now?
Well, I didn't come until 2021, but they were on the back end of meeting virtually, and we started bringing our people back in. And we're actually running really good numbers right now, and mostly full house, and that's good to see. You know, a lot of churches aren't getting there, and it's nothing special that we're doing. You know, God's just blessed us, but it's great to see people going back to the house of God.
All right, and we want to show everybody when this celebration is, and there it is, September 18th at Sinking Creek Baptist Church, their 250th anniversary birthday, however you want to say it. Services begin at 10 in the morning, and what a milestone, and we are so glad to have them here today. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.